Another big story we're following tonight. The Alameda County District Attorney has announced she is reopening the case against 3 Alameda police officers who were involved in the death of Mario Gonzalez, and they were cleared by her predecessor. District Attorney Pamela Price said in a statement that she will examine whether those officers acted criminally during a confrontation with Gonzalez in April of 2021. You might remember this video. The 26-year-old was pinned face down at one point for more than 5 minutes. It is one of 8 police cases that Price announced she would re-examine, fulfilling a campaign promise to hold law enforcement accountable. The city of Alameda said it is aware the DA will review this case and will cooperate. The DA says she'll also review these cases going back to 2007. Andrew Maupin Buckskin, Mac Jody Woodfox, Augustine Gonzalez, Caleb Smith, Joshua Gloria, Vanetta Martin, and Cody Chavez. This also comes after Tyree Nichols died 3 days after Memphis police officers beat him during a traffic stop on January 7th. And now 5 former Memphis officers who were involved are facing murder charges. Joining us now to weigh in on all of this and what it means for police officers in Alameda County and the DA's office is our legal analyst, Michael Cardoza. A lot to take in here, but let's start with what's going on in Alameda County with the DA. What do you think of reopening all of these cases?
Well, like you said, she made political promises. She's fulfilling her promises. She said she would go after cases where, in her opinion, police officers did the wrong thing in taking someone's life. So Alameda County voters said, that's what we want you to do, and that's, in fact, what she's doing. It scares me, though, but go ahead.
But well, why does it scare you, first of all?
Well, it scares me, number one, because DA's offices, when I was a DA, weren't political. Now they've become very political, and politicians become district attorneys. Not usually, they don't have experience as district attorneys. And to my knowledge, Pamela Price has never tried a criminal case in her life, especially a felony. So it affects me in this sense that what yardstick is she going to use to measure whether she should prosecute or not? Whether she can prove a case beyond a reasonable doubt. That scares me. What else scares me is she's going back to 2007, 2008. Now, I know what the defense is going to do. They're going to say, whoa, wait a minute. Those cases have been cleared. They were cleared by the DA's offices back then. They were cleared by the police department. And it's delayed prosecution now. Witnesses' memories go bad. Evidence is not there anymore. So how are we going to defend? They're going to have to bring motion after motion, and I think that it will affect whether she can prosecute or not.
If she decides to prosecute some of these or all of these cases, do you have faith in the justice system that a jury will be honest and assess the evidence if there's any new evidence that they need to consider?
Well, I don't think she has any new evidence. At least she hasn't put any forth. She's asked the police departments, give me your files, give me your investigative files. They said, all of them said, we'll be very cooperative with you and give them to you. As they say, the proof is going to be in the pudding.
And will all of this effort on this regard affect any ongoing active now cases that prosecutors should be focusing on?
Well, interestingly,
in terms of resources being devoted to this.
I understand. What she's done is, and this sort of sent me a little sideways, she has 5 attorneys working on this team to look at the cases and to prosecute the cases. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, these cases don't come up that often. Maybe one every 2 years or so. So you've got 5 people looking at these cases, and if you give them that job, your job is to investigate police. They're going to want to go, well, let's bring them to trial. So that scares me a little bit because they're going to be looking with a different eye at these cases. But like I said, the proof in the pudding is going to be when she takes one of these cases to trial to see what a jury will do. And I would bet now they're not going to convict the cases that she says she's reopening. I've read about them. I understand what went on. I know some of the people in the investigation, and there's nothing there. As I say, they were cleared by the DA's office and by their own police department.
What do you think of the whole idea of having a police accountability unit? I mean, after what happened in Memphis, obviously there are some issues that people should look into. Is that something that we should be doing here in the Bay Area?
Well, we should have some independent people that look at these type of things, because depending on which side of the line you're standing, it depends how you see this. Well, let me say this. It scares me too, because the police, I mean, think of a cop on the street. He's going to say, wait a minute, you mean if I get involved with the crime I see 2 blocks away, I might get prosecuted? I'm not doing my job. I've talked to a lot of police officers. A lot are saying to me, no, man, I'm backing off. You know, unless it happens 2 feet from me, right, I'm not doing anything. That scares me, because they're not going to be policing anymore.
I know you've brought up Chase Boudin's situation in the past. Did you see any comparisons with the Price in Alameda County?
I see a big comparison.
Really?
I mean, almost, if I'm looking back to the election, if I were running against her, I would have said, what she's espousing, you want to see how it worked? Take a look at San Francisco. How'd that go? Mm-hmm. They actually removed him from office, as you know. I said, this is what's going to happen in Alameda, in my opinion. It's not going to turn out well. You can't turn on your police that way. Police see, you put 5 people, 5 attorneys, and they're coming after us if we make a false move? I'm not getting involved anymore. And they're not going to, certainly, if some violence happens, they're not going to shoot people. They're going to, oh no, I'm not putting my life at risk. I get prosecuted, pff, go ahead, commit your crime. It's going to be interesting, I'm telling you.
And we haven't even had a chance to talk about LaRon Armstrong and what's going on there. We're going to have to save that for next time.
Yeah.
Michael Cardoza, as always, thank you so much. Pam.